And now, on with the countdown. I'm Casey Kasem. I got to work on that one. Okay, so picking up where we left off, this is where do we leave off? We left off at 451. So this is card number 450 in the collection. Kobe Bryant, one of several that I have. This was a hell of a lot higher than 450 about 3 years ago, that's for sure. But here we are. What do I put this one? This one's like $75, $80 maybe for Kobe. Probably got a few more in here. Remember this guy? David Wright. This has the distinction of being one of the first PSA 10s I ever purchased. I bought this along with the Ryan Howard from the same set. And I want to say they were small money in the grand scheme of things, like $25. We're talking like 15 years ago, maybe? I'm trying to think. It was a while ago. Anyway, David Wright was a great player. Just had to deal with injuries there and kind of derailed his career a little bit. So there's that one. And then I have a couple of back-to-back here silver packs. I don't know where to put these things. I have these like $100 a piece. I don't. And then a CSG holder, no less. But I went and I put together the set of these for 2020 and 2019 Sands Superfractor. So this is the 2020. I have this right? Yeah. And then here's the 2019. The blue refractor versions. Another CSG slab. I don't think this is the kind of car where I don't think it matters what slab it's in. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Although PSA seems to be kind of a mess these days. Don Mattingly, 2005, all-time fan favorites on card autograph. All right. Number 445, Eloy Jimenez. I don't know how to price this one. I put actually, I have a date here of November of 2022 was the last time I put a price in for this. So maybe it should be lower. I have $99. And even then, I don't know when I probably pulled that number out of my ass. Blue refractor. And back then, the blues were numbered to $3.99. I think nowadays they're numbered to $150. I'm not sure what year that started, but that's Eloy Jimenez. This was a collectible card club pack pull. In this one, and then in I don't know, I'm going to show that one yet. Or maybe it's further down. But I also pulled an '89 Griffey Upper Deck, but that came back in 8. So this one came back at the 9. I do have this one in a 10. Ricky from 81 Topps. Ichiro, PSA 9. And there was a time when I would not buy 10s. And I mentioned it before because I used to think, back when there was like Beckett, or Price Guys, and there was like the high value or the low. I used to think that, hey, why would anybody want to pay more for a card that is higher than what's in the Beckett? Like basically Beckett high pricing was probably like PSA 9, for a lot of the modern stuff. So it's like, why would you want to pay, if this card is like $25 high in Beckett, why would I want to pay $200 for a 10? That's kind of like the way I used to think of stuff like that. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Not a bad card. Blue refractor, rookie card here. Nice looking card too. Also from 2014. So once again, numbered to $3.99. Nolan Ryan. 86 Donruss. Greg Maddux. Topps traded Tiffany in a 9. I later picked this one up also in a 10. Nice looking card. I think it's best rookie card, right? The Topps Tiffany. Greg Maddux. Michael Irvin, Topps Super Rookie, 89. I like 89 Topps football. Heavily mass produced, but nice looking cards in that set. I like the design, very simplistic. Michael Irvin, PSA 10. All right, coming in at, this is not card number 438. It was a few months ago, but it's not now. I left it in here just because this was this Saquon Barkley hollow. I've got to resort the values to put everything back in proper alignment in descending order. But anyway, right now this one I think is like a $400 card in the wake of his Super Bowl appearance and Super Bowl victory, Saquon. But this is definitely not. This is more like I'm not sure what number, but it's definitely not card number 448, whatever I said it was. But I'll show it anyway because it's there. Here's Kobe. Back to reality here. 2005 Topps, just the base chrome, PSA 10. And Topps Gold, Alonzo Mourning from 1992. 92 draft pick. Well, my memory serves me. So I have this one. What's this thing worth? I have it at like $60. So it shouldn't be this high up. Yeah. So I should reshuffle this, but this definitely is much lower on the list. So again, this is like a whatever ranking this is a ranking as of say 3 months ago. Anyway, here's Topps Alonzo Mourning. That was a big card during the big run up in COVID. I want to say it might have peaked at like around, I think several $100. It's just sold it. Yeah. So next on the list is this Kevin Garnett rookie with coating and a modest PSA 9. I don't like the coating, honestly, because it takes away from the card image, but I know some people like that. I have finest Michael Jordan cards, and they lack the coating. And I actually prefer it because I think the ones kind of like obstruct some of the image. Anyway, Kevin Garnett, nice looking card there. And we're moving into some, I don't know, vintage football, I guess, with this Phil Simms rookie card. Next up is, I like this card. It's cheap. Bo Jackson, great looking card. 89 score. I put together a little Bo Jackson run from 88 to 91, I think, is his last football playing days card. This is from Score here, 89. It's a great looking set. Huge set, huge release. Back then, premium. Who knew Score had it in them back then? Because scorecards at the time were like, if you had the baseball, those were like the fourth place. You know, there was Topps, Fleer, Donruss, and there was Score. And the scores were the cheapest, but then those cards, I guess, they were much more limited, and therefore the values are much higher than the baseball, on the baseball side of things. Here's Griffey's Tiffany and a 9. Didn't want to splurge for 10s back then. Whatever it might have been. This was probably under $100 whenever I bought it. Oh, this one I'm taking quite the on-paper bath on this Juan Soto purchased during 2021, the second half of 2021, when things were still high and haven't quite fully settled to the ground. This, I paid nearly I think close to $600, like $586 or maybe $480. Anyway, it was expensive, but now, what do I have this one at? I got it at like $160. I mean, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see, I don't know if a lot of cards will ever see those highs again. A lot. Some might come back, but I don't know about this one. I mean, it's pretty widely available. Nice card. I don't care for the horizontal style, but anyway. Juan Soto. Like this card a lot. Thurman Merman from 1978. PSA 9, nicely centered. I like the photography on the 78 Yankees cards. I think they probably all take out during the same game, if you look at them. Most of them anyway. Him, Guidry, Pinella. Anyway. Thurman Munson. Checking in at 429, sort of. Dale Murphy. Rookie card. 8.5. I have the 78 also. It's kind of strange they had back-to-back years where he was considered a rookie. The only time that might have happened? Maybe, no, actually, it happened with Mercer, I think. Didn't he have like a 64 and a 66 or something like that? Or a 60, I don't know. But anyway, Dale Murphy card, Hall of Famer. Oh, maybe. Got Ivan Rodriguez, Topps Traded Tiffany, PSA 9. This card. Early in my graded card buying days, I wanted a Billy Martin and a PSA 7, and this is what I picked. Now, honestly, this looks like the type of card that they didn't want qualifiers, and so, I don't know, maybe this is like a PSA 9-OC, because it's really sharp, you know? But regardless, it's just hideous. I would never buy this card or this type of centering today. This probably was the same money as any other Martin back then with better centering. And anyway, I landed on that one. So I'm going to wrap up this countdown with 426. And it just happens to be, sort of, this Ken Griffey Jr. 1990 Topps Major League debut. PSA 10. So that's 25 more cards. Not so random cards from the collection. Just kind of working off the Excel spreadsheet I've created to kind of keep track of where these things fall on the pricing scale. So that'll do it for this one. Talk to you later.